Everyone, just wanted to share something that I was looking right now on the charts. This is the chart of Bitcoin when it was in 2017, when it reached about $20,000 back in December 2017. As we can see, here is the peak. We have a sharp drop to about 14,000, then it bounces back to 16, and then the third peak after that, it's slightly higher than the second one. It's right here. The second one is 16.6. The third one, it's 17.5. That's actually making people think that we're getting a higher high, because we went more than 16.8, which was the previous high. And that's how you kind of get a lot of people to buy at this point, because people will think that it's actually going to go higher. And then once it reaches that point, it never actually goes more than the previous high that was 20,000. It just goes above the second high that was right here, just attracting more people to buy, thinking that it's going to go higher. And then we can see it kept going down more and more. And we can see the same thing if we move. This is the chart of Bitcoin right now. As we can see right here, the peak was 13 point something, 13.6, and it went down, went up to 12.5, down. Then the next peak is right here, it's 10.933. This is the lowest peak that we can see, and now it's climbing again, and it's slightly above that peak. It's about 11,000, and I believe it's the same strategy that it's happening right now, making people think that it went above this peak and it broke the trend, it's not going downwards anymore. But that's actually not true, I believe. It's just going slightly higher than this, just to make people think that it's a higher high, but then it's going to change the trend to downwards again. I believe we're going to see lower lows at this point, just because of comparison between this peak and the one that we had in 2017. Instead, if you go to the global market cap, to the total one, we can see that the peak back in 2017, here you can see it clearly that it never went into a higher high at this point. You can see this peak right here, the third peak is about 622 billion, and the next one it's 584. Here you can actually see that it never changes the trend, it always keeps going down. But if you switch to the Bitcoin trend, you can see that it's going to go higher, and then it's going to be manipulated and keep going down, just to attract more people, thinking that you're getting a higher high. As you can see here on a total market cap, it actually never went higher. You never got a higher peak at this point. And even if you go back to today, it's still the same thing. You can see this peak right here, it's 299. So this is the first peak, this is the second one, the third one, it's 299, and right now it's like 292 or 293, which is, it didn't really go above this point, and I don't think it will go. Instead, if you see Bitcoin, it does go up, which shows that it made a higher high and make people believe, and they think that the trend is changed. This is still my opinion and what I'm doing. I'm selling about 50 to 60% of what I got, and I'm gonna wait for a lower price just to confirm. If this doesn't happen, and if it goes above the previous high, 386, or previous Bitcoin price that was about 13 point something, that's when I believe the trend is going to be upwards. But at this point I'm not sure, so I don't want to play around with this, so I'm going to get out and wait for a lower price. Again, this is just my opinion and this is not financial advice. That's all I had. Thank you.